first long form video. I wanted to show y'all what I got on me throughout the day in my Edc backpack. As y'all can see, I have some electrical tape on the outside with some Allen keys. This is just really for anything I need. I have cut myself pretty badly and just wrapped it up with some paper towels or some cotton balls, and this is just good for a lot of things. On the side here where I have my little cup holder, I usually have some actual earplugs. These work good for like connecting to my phone, or like if I need to put them on if I stop by a shooting range, or if I needed them in an event where I didn't want to go deaf and I had time to put them on. On this outside pocket right here, I have a little, what you call a boo-boo kit. It's just got some meds and band-aids in this one. I don't think I have, oh, actually I do have a little quick clot package in there too. A little more than a boo-boo kit, but this is mainly just for like cuts and scrapes. I got a checkbook because I still use it sometimes. I usually have 1 or 2 extra pocket knives in here. Just got some Spyderco ones. Actually, I made these because they don't have a green one with the little pocket clip open thing, so I made some grips for it. Always got a lighter and a cleaning cloth. Alright, this is a patch that I make. I have a couple of different ones that I've made throughout the years. This is one of my most popular ones. It's kind of how I got my channel name, the Chill Gun Guy, as many of y'all will know the reference with that chill dog, the meme. I have another bag here actually, and it's the exact same bag, but in green, and I have a different patch on there. So on this Mystery Ranch Rook 15L, it has some molly up here where I could clip on some other stuff, but it's got some magnetic tabs to open, so it's just a straight pull. As y'all can see, I have a tourniquet and trauma shears right here, and this got given to me by somebody. It's a little My Medic kit. It's got some cheaper trauma shears here. I don't think it came with these, but I just have them on there in case I need to hand this to somebody and give it to them. I have a little CPR face shield here. I don't know why, but it's there. It also acts as an extra little pull tab for this pocket. Charger. In this pocket, I have usually another mag. As you will see, there's something back there. This is for that. I'll put this to the side for right now. I usually keep some gun oil in there too. Some Lucas. Or, if I need to get some smaller ones, like I usually carry these around. But my buddy Tactical RN has literally the best gun lube on the market, called Bloodline. Let's see what else in here. Some little earbud plugs in case I need to like plug them into my laptop, which I sometimes have in here. I don't have my laptop in there right now, but it would go back here. And some more earplugs. On to the other side. Another zipper there. Got some batteries in there, but I think I just left those in there. I don't usually have a bunch of batteries in here. I have an inhaler. I deal with some lung and sinus stuff, so I haven't had to use it in a long time, but I'd rather have that and be safe than sorry. Got some pain relief. I think this is acetaminophen. I don't know if acetaminophen is Tylenol or ibuprofen. I'm gonna say ibuprofen. Doctor, maybe. Tactical RN if you're in there. Let me know if I'm wrong. Flashlight. I usually have the smaller version on me. This is just a stream light. This is the macro stream. This is the one that's usually in my pocket. It's the micro stream, I think. Yep. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go to the firearm in the bag instead of going deeper into it. But I have a Flux P365 with a new optic on the market from Cord, which is a sister company of Lead and Steel. It's a PBK. It's like a acro style, but it mounts onto RMSC or 407K. I also have rigged on here a I also on here have a TLR8XG, which that just means it has the green laser, but it's basically a TLR7. But one thing about these is the back part's a little different, because I guess they got more tech going on, so it doesn't really mount well on here. So I had to Dremel, as you can see, these little things right here so I can get to the buttons. And with this, I can use the green laser, light and laser, but I usually just have it set to laser. I also in here have a JK Armaments CCX. I did this last year when I did the buy one get one. I still have not gotten my free one yet, but they say they are working on it. This is a Moska's Precision Slide. I really like it because the knurling matches the knurling on the grip. It has a safety. I don't know if that's really necessary for a P365, but it's nice to have a safety if I'm not going to keep it in a holster while it's in a bag. But the holster's kind of nice. I also have a flat face trigger on here. I don't know the name brand for this right now, but if I remember, or if somebody reminds me, put it in the comments. On here I have a 10-round magazine in the front, because that's what YouTube says I can have, and another 10-round magazine in the front. Deeper into the bag, I usually have my metas because I like to record. I have a rangefinder. This is cool because I like stopping by some of my buddies and properties and shooting sometimes, and I like to know what range we're shooting. Let's see. I have this thing in my bag. Black leather pouch. Now, this is a lockpick set, which I have used I don't know how many times. I've helped people get into their cars at work, at the gas station, literally anywhere. But I picked up this little hobby like 3 years ago when I was at the beach, and I've stuck with it, and I'm pretty good at lockpicking. And that's just a cheap little, I think I got that on Temu. Alright, that's it inside the bag. Sometimes I just throw like water bottle or whatever in there. It don't really matter. It changes throughout the day. In these pockets, I usually have a power bank and cord in there. And then I have a charger for batteries for my Streamlight or anything else that's USB-C. That's it. That's in this bag. My green bag usually keep like more range-oriented stuff. Actually, this thing's usually in my green bag, but I took this one to the range recently. I just kind of switched out stuff interchangeably between them. Alright, we're gonna take a deeper look at my other Flux P365 and the difference between the two. I'm gonna go ahead and transition. Alright, so this is one I've already shown off. The one that's suppressed, the one that usually keep in my bag because it's heavy. It holds a lot of rounds, it's all metal, and it's suppressed. I also have a polymer one, which I have more designed for like appendix carry. And I also have their new holster, which adds some like, I think they call this a clamshell design, where you can change the tolerance and makes it easier to pull out, or I actually have it pretty tight because I like retention and I don't want it to fall out while I'm running. On this one, I don't have the crazy rounds the crazy mags on there because I just want it to fit more flush on my body. This one is also a pistol, hence the pistol brace. I have the TLR7 HLX sub on here, which I think puts out 1,000 lumens of light. It's pretty awesome, very, very bright. Then I have a Tactical Dev thumb ledge here. I think they call this the wing for TLR7. I already can put my thumb over top the shroud with the barrel extension that's from True Precision, but sometimes I just like holding it down here and not put my hand all the way up. It's kind of actually more comfortable just to rest it on the wedge. For those of y'all that know about the Romeo X SIG lock, it actually means there is no screws from the top. These actually unscrew from the bottom. Also got the safety on this one. Cool thing about this model one is it has an extended slide release, which is really nice because I got smaller hands. They're lanky, they're skinny, but I can reach this from a grip without breaking my grip on the gun. And those of y'all that already know about the Flux, is I can do cool stuff like this, where I drop both mags, switch, and if the slide was back, I could quickly drop the slide as well. And then this one is a pistol, so I can legally conceal carry it on body at all times with one in the chamber. I'm not sure the exact purpose of this video, whether it is to show my bag off or what I carry, or like my fluxes, but I will say this has been one of the coolest guns for like church security or like church carry. Whereas like if you're carrying a regular pistol, you want to be very confident in your shooting because you don't want to hit anybody else at your church, because that would not be good in the event of an emergency there. But this is like dummy accurate because you can have 4 points of contact where you have hand here, shoulder, collarbone. It kind of hurts your collarbone sometimes, but really easy to be accurate with. And then you can obviously rest your cheek on here. 4 points of contact. I've actually shot this 150 yards before. I'll probably put in the video right now so y'all can see it.
That's crazy.
And in that video, I actually was shooting a target 50 yards, 100 and 150. You can hear the difference. I think it took me 2 or 3 shots to hit the 150, but that's like insane for something this small. Well, anyways guys, I have a lot of cool builds and I just kind of wanted to show them off and see what y'all might think of them, and maybe get some tips if somebody knows some cool things to do to them. But this is the Chill Gun Guy, and thank you all for watching my first video, and let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Yeah, right. She's ready. Stand by. Beep.
It's in the hole.
Ah!